Last time, in Naruto and One Piece, they, they caught Caesar, who was brainwashing a bunch of children. Now they learned something so suspicious to Naruto and Sakura, and Law as well, as they team up together. Not just Law, but a bunch of familiar characters that you'll know. Hi, my name is Narusaku Fan in Kentucky,
I'm Venus Diaz.
and welcome to Naruto and One Piece Dressrosa. I think we watched enough to get to at least one part.
Yeah, given how long this arc is,
Yes, the first the first thing we the first thing we'll do is Law was reading a newspaper and he said, "Check this out! Don Flamingo and Doctor Doom resign as warlords." And Naruto and Sakura, they both resigned. Don't you think that's a little suspicious?
even
And
for Doom, because Doom is not one to give up power like that.
yeah, and Doctor Strange comes in and after hearing the news, and he says he's gonna bring a bunch of heroes to investigate. He called in the Avengers
Can
and
we
the
have
X Men.
Ghost Rider here too?
Yeah, and when Naruto meets Ghost Rider, he would say, "Oh, hi, Nicolas Cage." And Don Flamingo called,
Big
and they get a
and ask like, how do you guys know Sybil? During our training for those 3 years, we fought against him a couple times.
yeah, and you and Wolverine will do that. Will copies Zoro's moves, and then they said, "I like you," and Naruto and Johnny says, "Looks like two grumps will get along," and and Naruto said, "Yeah, they're the Statler and Water of our of this crossover." You know Naruto, he'll break the fourth wall. And
Yeah,
Naruto asked, "Hey, did you invite Deadpool?" And Tony was the one that said, "Oh no, we have one crazy guy who talks to the audience, whatever that means. You." Oh, thank you. So
oh geez,
where
you're
do
all heart, Tony.
you? Yeah, and then but he did send you this. And Naruto reads the letter and says, "Dear Naruto, sorry I couldn't make it. I finished making my own movie."
I'm busy
And
saving Marvel.
yeah, yeah. What about the Guardians of the Galaxy? They couldn't make it, says
No.
Doctor Strange. We don't need them.
And do you really want Quill and Groot here too, or Drax?
No.
No, Rocket might be useful.
Yeah.
Who done it? Can you see Cyclops and Cap trying to fight for leadership?
Yeah.
I feel Scott would respect Captain America.
Because he's a World War II hero?
I mean, Wolverine respects him.
Yeah. They make it to Dressrosa and they talk about their plans. Law, Usopp, Naruto, and Robin will take Caesar to Greenbed. Who and who we say would join them?
Tony and Strange.
Yeah. and and Law gave the Thousand Sunny protection team a VV card, and the protection team is Nami, Chopper, Brook, Monosuke, and Shinakachu.
And Dodger.
Yep. They were gonna ask Saji, but he went into town.
Wait, where's Gambit?
Oh, oh no! And says Rogue. Let me guess. He's a sip like Sanji, right? Oh yeah. Is he worse than Sanji though? Not that bad. I mean, when Sanji, like when Gambit found out was flirting with Sakura when he found out she was married, he said, "Okay, I respect." I doubt Sanji
I
still
respect
flirts.
that, Petite.
What?
I respect that, mon frere.
Yeah, and Sanji still flirts with Sakura, even if she is married. Now we're gonna need disguise.
Now,
No, we're gonna need.
are they gonna wear their suits? Because I'm pretty sure they stand out. The
Oh,
X-Men.
yeah,
The X-Men. Oh, so you guys, X-Men guys, it's the suits for now. We gotta go undercover.
yeah.
And really, you guys will stick out.
And Naruto says, "I'll just be in disguise." And Tony asks, "What are you gonna be disguised as?" And then he flirts, and he winks, and then he transforms into Tony Stark. And Tony said, and then he says a Tony Stark line, and said, Tony said, "I do not sound like that." Oh, sure you don't, Robert Downey Jr. Wait, what?
Hey, wait a minute.
then Naruto turns back to himself and kisses Sakura goodbye. He is not kissing Sakura as Tony. Then Shinakashi said, "Can I go with you, Daddy?" And then he says, "Sorry, son, you have to stay here and protect Nami." Even though he know he knows Nami will be the one to protect him. He thinks if he told Shinakachu that that if he protect her, then he will feel like a man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shinakachu wants to help out, and if he tells that if he tells Shinakachu to protect Nami and Sunny, then that means he's
Also
doing his
protect Momonosuke too.
yeah. And then Shinakachu does a cute salute and says, "I won't let you down, Daddy." I know you won't, son.
I can
I
see
love you.
Rogue like gushing over him.
Yeah, and then he walks over to Wolverine and says, "Hey, you look so cool." And Wolverine kind of softens up because Shinakachu has that power on anybody, even the sourest grumps. He even would
Yeah.
have that. He would have that on Squidward.
No. Yeah.
They want, and they and Luffy, Naruto, and Luffy and Sakura, I mean, go and Frankie go together.
Pretty sure Sanji was with them too.
Yeah, and
Cause
Zoro.
they go to that house where they meet Fujitora.
Yeah,
Also, where Zoro's sword gets stolen too.
yeah, by the
The
dwarves.
Tantaras.
Yeah,
Guessing Wolverine will chase after him.
yeah.
I feel like those two are going to stick together the whole arc.
They are. And Naruto asks, "Where's what?" And once Naruto sees that there are a bunch of moving toys, he will quit. He will make Toy Story jokes. Why couldn't Woody and Buzz do this? Or live in this town?
Then after beating up that one guy, finding out about the tournament, what the prize is too.
Yeah.
I'm guessing Luffy, Thor, and Hulk join in.
Yeah, and Sakura too, right?
Yeah, she's there too.
Yeah.
Does
And then
Thor and Hulk use their real names?
yeah, and Sakura's fake name will be. How about
I was gonna say Aya.
Aya? And
Less conspicuous.
What?
Less conspicuous.
Yeah. And Luffy, when Luffy says Lucy, Sakura fell down anime style.
Thor and Hulk will be like, wait, what? Why is he calling himself that? Thou don't know. Sakura, like, that's the best you could come up with?
Yeah. Yeah. What about Mononosuke? Did he go with Zoro and
No, he's on the Sunny. Kinemon is looking for Kanjuro.
Oh yeah. And I could see not whoop once
They
they
also
enter.
would have seen that one-legged soldier too.
Yep. We know who else that will be later.
Yeah. Because I know he goes with Frankie.
Yeah.
Probably Ben and Colossus.
Yeah. And I barely remember what happens next, but I do know what happened between his Sanji meeting VL.
I know because we go like so many other directions.
Yeah. And yes, when they both see Yellow, they said, "I'm gonna talk to her." No, I'm gonna talk to her. Then they fight each other.
Should Rogue have gone after Gambit?
Yeah, a lot of people ship her with Gambit.
I don't know. They kind of are a good couple.
Yeah.
It was either him or Magneto.
Magneto?
Yeah, him and Rogue had a thing going on before. At least in the comics they did.
Right. Well, we're probably going by animated series.
Should we stick at the Coliseum for now?
Yeah, we'll do it. Yeah, we'll go to the Coliseum. Sakura's first, and
Well, actually,
Sakura
wouldn't
won't.
she be in? Was she be in Block D with Rebecca?
Yeah, we'll have to meet Rebecca, and Sakura and Rebecca gets along. they become friends. And Sakura
So
will talk.
Burgess wins block A.
Yeah, and Sakura talks about and Sakura says that she's married. Oh, what's your husband's name? And Sakura says, his name is.
Bayek?
What'd you say?
Bayek.
Bike? Bike?
Yes, if you don't know, I'm doing Assassin's Creed references in this.
Oh, okay. His name is Bike. Oh, that's a nice name. And we have a son. Oh, he must be so cute. Oh, he is. Want to see a pic?
The most
Here's
adorable little thing ever.
here's a picture of him when he was a baby. Oh, that's so cute. And why does that shirt say ramen lover? My husband is a ramen addict.
I'd say he's a junkie.
Yeah. Although he's been eating more vegetables lately, ever since he became a father. But he still loves to eat ramen.
Is
And
Cavendish going to be after Sakura too?
who?
Cavendish?
Yeah. And he would flirt and
No, I
can't.
think no, he wasn't flirting with her. He's just because she took the limelight too, along with Luffy from him.
Yeah.
What block should Thor and Hulk be in?
D. Huh. Oh, I got a good idea. You know those rock guys from Thor Ragnarok?
Korg?
Yeah, Korg. He'll show up.
I can see Thor being in block A to fight Burgess, and Hulk
Yeah.
maybe block C.
Yeah. And should we have Valkyrie?
No, they'd have to throw the fights.
Yeah. They want Luffy. They want Luffy to win.
Well, Thor might put up a better fight against Burgess, but Hulk would have to throw the fight for Luffy.
Yeah. What about Valkyrie from Ragnarok? Should he?
Like Sakura would have to. No, I think Thor can handle this on his own.
Yeah. What did you say about Sakura?
I was gonna say she'd have to get knocked out whenever Cavendish went that other personality.
Yeah.
Or should Thor just knock Burgess out?
Yeah. Thor's not Burgess
Since
out.
since Burgess getting further in the tournament was bad anyway.
Yeah.
Thor might destroy the arena if he. But
Yeah.
the God of Thunder wins.
And who? How about Sakura fight um a random Marvel character that?
I mean, there's plenty in Block D she can fight.
Yeah. And she, which should she fight Rebecca or not?
She could fight her, but won't take it seriously.
Yeah, because they're friends. And Rebecca
Well,
asks if Rebecca asks Sakura if you get the flame fruit, what are you gonna do with it?
oh, I can't. I already have a devil fruit power. I can't eat another one.
So what are you gonna do with it? Why do you want it if you win?
Give
Because
it to my captain.
yeah, and plus it can't get
It
in.
means a lot to him.
Yeah, plus it can't. It can get. It can't get in the hands of anyone, and it can't get in the wrong
Everyone
hand.
here, or
Yeah,
worse, Burgess crew.
or worse, or and you know, and you know what? They talk. They talk to each other while they were fighting. I just love those scenes where they talk casually while they fight people. It just makes it funnier.
So did Soccer go like She-Hulk mode in this?
Yeah,
Okay. I'm guessing Black B and C's events went the same way as the show,
yeah,
with Bartolomeo winning Block B
yeah.
after pissing into the water. You want to head over to Law's group?
Yeah, we'll get the laws, Naruto laws group.
I'm guessing it's where they cross the bridge with or the fighting fish.
Yeah, and what would their reaction to Tony turning to Iron Man be?
I don't know.
Will they? I think Naruto will think it's cool. Then he transforms
Hasn't he
into
already? I was gonna say, hasn't he already seen Tony use his armor?
yeah. Then Naruto will transform back since he's fighting a fish. He will turn into. He will turn into. I'm thinking of someone who's. Do you know some a character who fought fish besides Captain Ahab?
No.
No, he'll turn back to his regular self, but he'll help Tony fight the fish.
Along with Steven and Sue.
Yeah, and Naruto will quit. Way to go, Mister Incredible. No, wait, Mister Incredible. Mister Incredible stretches. You're
Elastigirl.
yeah. And they say, hey, just because I stretch doesn't mean I'm like Elastigirl.
Is he saying that to Reed or Sue?
Reed, because he would hate being compared to being a woman. Wouldn't he?
Yeah.
And
Okay,
Sue
you're
was
Plastic Man then.
okay. I'll take it. Sue rolls her eyes, says, "Men." I'm just kidding. I thought she would say that.
They get the scene where that one fish destroys the bridge and the Tontada save them and
Yeah. And Naruto says, "Whoa, it's the Keebler elves."
yeah, they don't really see the Tontada yet.
Yeah, but when he does, he'll say that.
Are they making a nuke in a bowling alley? To go to war with the Rice Krispie elves?
Yeah.
Ugh. And meanwhile, Sanji's Gim and Rogan with Viola getting chased by some guys to find Then Viola tells them that Sunny that they're walking into a trap.
Yeah, I think.
And meanwhile, the toy soldier is with Frankie explaining things to him.
Yeah, Frankie. Did Frankie tell him that he was Rebecca's father?
No, not yet. Not till they're actually making that plan.
Yeah,
And I see Colossus and Ben and Johnny's thinking something's up with this place.
yeah,
And while Zoro and Wolverine are running aimlessly for his sword.
yeah. Do they? And they catch the thief, didn't they?
Yeah, they catch Wicca.
Yeah, and and Wolverine was like, "There's something you don't see every day."
I thought the Morlocks were random.
Yeah.
Why don't you take us to your base?
Yeah, and I believe they told us that the Golden Mary was in danger, or the Golden Sunny was in danger.
Yeah, and Zoro's running aimlessly trying to get to it.
Yeah, he was he was worried. He was worried about Nami and Chomper and Brooke, but he's mostly worried about Shinakachu.
Yeah. Oh, Zoro's got a heart.
Yeah, he loves being Uncle's Shinak. He loves being Shinakaju's uncle. He just never told anybody.
He doesn't
He says
show it.
he doesn't show. If people find out he likes he likes playing with Shinakachu, his reputation will be ruined. That's how he
I
feels.
think Sakura and Naruto know.
Yeah. Because one time they went on a date and Zoro had to babysit and said, "Oh no, why do you got to?" Then he stared at him for a few minutes and Uncle Zoro, can I watch you practice? Fine. You know what? You're very cool. I guess I am. Then
Can you teach
after
me those sword moves?
why? Because I want to protect people I care about.
And to me, you're the greatest swordsman ever.
R- really? I mean that says a lot. But I want other people's opinion to. I want.
Yeah, yeah. Daddy told me you're trying to beat that warlord Mihawk.
Yeah, and then he said, "Why did you ask him to train you, even though you're trying to kill him?"
Who better?
Yeah,
On a side note, I kind of like Luffy and Zoro's like friendship dynamic they got.
yeah. It's way better than you know who's.
Yeah, Zoro at least respects Luffy.
Yeah, I can't say he's like a Sasuke because he's not an emo turd.
No, and Zoro wouldn't screw Luffy over.
No, I can. He's not, and he's not like Riku either. He's not an emo
I
type
wouldn't
character.
say Riku is emo.
I think he got that reputation because they think he's because fans think he's like Sasuke a little bit.
He's not. Okay, no, he is nothing like Sasuke.
No,
He didn't. He mowed for all of like what 5 seconds before he did something to fix his mess.
yeah,
So yeah, Riku is like anything but emo.
yeah. Anyway, we'll go back to present time.
So I just
What do you
had to
want to
like
go?
say that about Zoro and Luffy.
What?
I just had to say that about Zoro and Luffy.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Do we go back to the stadium?
I think we were with Zoro and Wolverine.
Yeah. They found out that the gun marrying was or the gun sunning was in danger.
If that's the case, they probably ran into Sanji and Kinemon.
Yeah.
But wait, we're gonna have to back up since Sanji already told Law it was a trap. Meaning, right now, Law should be fighting Doflamingo, while Usopp and Robin are with the Tontada.
Yeah. Should Naruto go with Usopp and Robin, or stay?
Maybe, or Reed and Sugo, because he's
Yeah.
Doom with Doflamingo right now.
Yeah. I could see him say, we'll stay with Law. You go with Robin and Usopp."
Because Tony and Strange are still there.
Yeah. It's been a long time since I forgot which order.
Yeah, this is the problem with the bigger arcs. You gotta like have it memorize what order goes in what.
Yeah. Even if you have a really good memory too.
Yeah, because it keeps jumping around every episode.
Yeah. Do you want to get to the part where Bartholomew shows up?
Bartolomeo.
Bartolomeo?
Well, he's already should be fighting in Block B and have won it.
Yeah, and he goes fanboy over Luffy.
Yeah, and Sakura probably too.
Yeah, but he also go. He doesn't know about the. They don't know about the existence of Shinakachu, do they?
Who Bartolomeo?
Yeah,
He probably does.
yeah,
I mean, the guy knows pretty much everything about the Straw Hats.
right. And you know what? One, and then he saw something unexpected one time. Shinakachu's wanted poster. How would what would Sakura feel if Shinakachu has a wanted poster?
She'd faint.
Yeah, and Naruto would say, "Oh, you look cute, Shin, Shinakachu."
I'm not supposed to look cute. Supposed to look tough.
Yeah,
So what's going on with like the Doom fight?
yeah. I don't know much about Doctor Doom's powers, but it's gonna be his greatest, one of his greatest battle against Sue and Ree.
As well as Naruto, Tony, and Strange.
What?
As well as Naruto, Tony, and Strange.
Yeah. And of course, I have to have him win this battle because
Well, considering Fujitora is also there fighting Law and Doflamingo too.
yeah,
Who's summoning meteors.
yeah. When Naruto saw that, oh, you're Xehanort too.
Well, actually, he's be Sephiroth.
Well, you're Sephiroth too.
If he knew Madara could do that, I'm like, oh come on, he's Madara as well.
Yeah, yeah. Who's this Madara?
Honestly, I don't know. old Uchiha, probably the most broken guy in my world, probably.
Yeah.
Maybe we should cut over to like the Sunny,
Yeah. Do
since we
you want
kind of
to?
converge on where Law is right now.
Yeah. Do you want to do the Sunny thing where against that?
I mean, we kind of have to.
Yeah. And she turns. What was her name again?
Giola.
Yeah, she turns Nami, Brooke,
He
Chomper,
turns
and
them all into art.
yeah. What would Shinagachu look like?
Some kind of Picasso painting.
Yeah, and Nami's Shinagachu. What happened to your cute face?
What happened to Momo's?
Hey, mommy, my mommy's not gonna be happy about this. When she finds out, you're gonna regret this.
Well, I'll just turn her into a beautiful art piece too.
How dare you say that? My mommy is the most beautiful woman ever. No offense, Nami, Auntie Nami. None taken.
So remember Brooke got turned into like the Scream painting?
Yeah, which what about Shinagachu?
I don't know.
Because that's
What about Dodger?
yeah. He probably looked like one of those a realistic dog painting. You know, the ones that were playing poker.
They're dogs playing poker. Sorry, I just think of Homer doing that whenever I see that pic.
Yeah, me too.
He just lost his mind for no reason.
Yeah.
In the Naruto version, it was Kakashi doing it.
What?
In the Naruto fic where that happened, it was Kakashi that freaked out.
And yeah, and Brooks and yeah, we have that scene where Brooke tricked her. Yeah,
You could
and
just turn it back to normal. That'd be great.
yeah, and she's like, okay. I mean, I'm not the dumbest person. Psych.
I just lost you.
And they turn on, and it's Nami said, "So, all right, I'm back to my sexy self, and look at you, Shinagachi. You're back to your most adorable self." Then she kissed his face. And then she kissed his face.
Momo would be jealous.
Yeah, that's not fair. You're kissing my girlfriend. First of all, I'm Luffy's girlfriend, not yours. Second of all,
Shogun
Shinagachi.
or not, Momo.
What?
Shogun or not, Momo. I'm not your girlfriend.
Besides, Shinagachi is 3 and you are like 8. He's more.
Actually, I'm a lot older than that, but
I don't know how old he is.
he's actually in his 20s.
Really?
Yeah, he's just in a kid body for some reason. It gets explained in Wano.
Oh.
Because in Wano, you'll see him like grown up.
Okay. And then she wakes up and Shinagachi, hey, you leave us alone. Then he punches her in the face, knocking her unconscious.
Well,
And,
Momo also hit her with the bat.
and they said, way to go, Shinagachi, Momo. And Nami uses her climb attack to electrocute her.
Well, first they did that Kuda burst thing with that giant version of her.
Yeah. You know when you know what I like about Nami? Whenever she gets in danger, she always gets herself out of it. Whenever she gets
Unlike somebody else,
Hinata!
where she just relies, who shall not be named, relies on Naruto.
Yeah. And meanwhile,
Sun used to be with Viola looking for this Sunny.
Yeah, and and Viola has her powers, and she says, "I see lightning," and Sanji was like, "Ah, they're fine," because he knows about their Nami's Nami's electric attacks from her climb attack.
And during this loop with the Tontada, they're discussing their plan and thinking Usopp's from Nolan's line.
Yeah, and we have Usopp Lighter, and they call him the Great God Usopp.
Usoland.
Usoland.
I'm guessing here's where they also meet up with Frankie.
Yeah. Um.
Because I think Kinemon and Zoro should be looking for Luffy at the Coliseum.
And yeah, why did you ask us to be in the be in the Coliseum? Yeah, we could have kicked their butt.
No, wait. Zoro saw Luffy fighting and went with Kinemon to find him.
Yeah, they disguise themselves as frogs.
No, that's before this.
Oh yeah.
Because they met up with Sanji and Viola during that.
Yeah.
Because if we go back to Law's group, they're pretty much he's fleeing with Caesar. I'm guessing Naruto and Tony are also fleeing too because they the ones on the sunny screen and got Doflamingo's attention.
Yeah.
Idiots, quiet. Which also makes Doflamingo go after the sunny.
Yeah.
Should Doom go after the sunny too?
No, he'll stay. He'll stay. Because he wants to. He.
I guess Naruto gets a good hit on him.
Yeah.
But should Tony and Strange go help the sunny?
Yeah. They go and they meet up with Sanji and save the Sunny from Doflamingo.
Yeah. Before using the Kuda burst.
Yeah.
Should Naruto follow Law to the bridge to fight Doflamingo?
Yeah.
Since that's where Law got defeated.
Yeah. And then after he defeats both Naruto and Law, he captures Law and leaves Luffy dead.
He's flying through the air with both of them, landing outside the Coliseum. Probably after
Yeah.
Luffy's done with his fight.
Yeah,
During Block D with. Because Kinemon and Zoro and Wolverine should be outside the Coliseum.
Yeah.
Looking for a way in to find Luffy.
Yeah.
After
I'm thinking about,
Mayo.
should we have Naruto be captured with Law?
No. Doflamingo has no interest in Naruto, so he just leaves him there while Zoro probably or Wolverine picks him up.
Yeah.
Because right now, at that point, Rebecca and Sokka are in their match.
Yeah. Who would you have win this match?
Well, once Cavendish took everybody out, Rebecca stood up and won. So probably Rebecca.
Yeah. And Sakura takes it well, of course.
And she probably would have wanted it, but knows Rebecca wanted it more.
Yeah,
Basically, while she's there, she'll steal the ultimate weapon and the limit break. For Naruto.
yeah. I just found out about the live action V. Who will play Vivi in the live action series?
Oh,
Um, her name is Katharina Chatterin. I can't pronounce her name.
is this a confirmed thing?
Yep.
So you also do the scene where we see what happens to the losers,
Yeah.
where they get sent down to the scrapyard.
Yeah. I was where King Riku is.
Yes, and where they get turned into toys.
Yeah. I'm thinking about having one Marvel character turn into a toy. How
Like
about
who? Hulk?
yeah, Hulk? Do you know who he? Do you know if he would turn in? What kind of toy he would turn into? A cute teddy bear. Or how about
Walk a teddy bear! No!
or Winnie the Pooh?
Probably a teddy bear.
Yeah.
Because I can see Sakura, there's them offering Sakura Megalodon is like, back off! I'm a doctor.
Yeah, but she won't remember Hulk, unfortunately.
None of them will.
No. Like what? I feel like we know someone.
Hang on a second. Hello?
Anyway, I could see. Where we did we come with someone? I think it was his name was Edward Norton.
Is she telling this to Thor and Luffy?
Yeah, I think there was a competitor. I think his name was Edward Norton. As a jab at Edward Norton.
Yeah.
He wasn't a bad Hulk. Mark Ruffalo was just better.
Should Luffy tell Sakura what happened to Naruto?
Yeah, and but how Sakura would say, "Oh no, I better go find him." She
Where is
and
he? He's with that Wolverine guy.
oh good.
He should be outside the Coliseum right now.
No, she looks up and yeah, Naruto. He then wakes up. Sakura, Naruto, are you okay? Yeah, I had this fight with Don Flamingo, but he captured Law.
We have to get we have to get out of here. How do we get out of here? I
Yeah,
mean the bars are Steve Prism Stone, so I can't just rip it off.
yeah. Then 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 I think the next one is when uh, they call the transporter snail. They
Yeah, well, that was before Law came crashing down. Where they went to Luffy ordered them to Zoe, at least
yeah
Sanji's group.
yeah
Here's you go. At the same time, the Tontara are going over their plan with Operation SOP
yeah
with Sugar.
yeah. Would Sugar's lucky? Well, actually, no, not really. But if Sakura if she touched Shinakachu, Sakura doesn't remember, but then Shinakachu turned back to normal, and Sakura found out she forgot about Shinakachu, she would be heartbroken that she forgot her baby. But that's
Yeah,
not gonna happen.
before she saw her, she's like, he tried like, Mommy, it's me. Why can't you remember me?
And then when he turned back to normal, I was like, I'm so sorry. But that's not gonna happen.
Right, because Sheena's nowhere near where Sugar is even.
But Sakura will daydream that if that happens to her, or if that happens to him.
Plus, you get the whole backstory with Rebecca and the soldier.
Yeah, when Sakura finds out, she cries about it. How about we have a new scene, an extra scene of with Sabo. We see him as a silhouette, and he's talking.
Yeah,
We'll have him talk to a Marvel character on the Transporter Snails. How about Doctor Strange?
yeah. I guess he's strange being part having contact with Dragon.
Yeah, and then so I see we have another brother. He Sabo says in reference to Naruto.
I'm good.
Yes, Sabo was thinking. So Luffy and I have a new brother now, and his name is Naruto. I could see Luffy calling Naruto his brother.
Did they become brothers during the time skip on Amazon Lily?
Yeah, in fact, here's yep. Here's what happens. It was the day after Shinakachu was born. Here's the time skip flashback. You know, Naruto. Ever since Ace died, I never thought I would have any. What Naruto? I mean, what Luffy? Nothing. He's the only brother I've had. But ever since you came to this world, you've been acting like another brother to me. Really? Yeah. So what do you say? What do you say we become brothers, me and
How
you?
do we do that?
And then does that ceremony thing he did with Ace and Sabo when they drank
With
the
the
wine?
sake?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ace told me this when we were kids. All we gotta do is drink sake together and we're brothers.
Yeah. One thing, and since you're now, my brother, that makes you Shinakachu's uncle. I think
I
that,
accept gladly.
and Sakura's quipped, "Hey, brother-in-law." What does that mean? Asked Luffy. It means that
You're
means
my
that
brother too.
really. Oh, Sakura, you're like a sister to me. Because I like having Luffy and Sakura be friendly
Yeah.
toward.
Sure, Luffy's an idiot, but he's a good idiot.
He's a kind-hearted idiot.
But she knows she can count on him.
Yeah. Back to the present time. And Sabo thinks wishes he could be there. He cries when he thinks about Ace, but then he wipes it off. Then I
Is he
believe
talking to Koala while he's doing this?
yeah. I believe I don't think they're dating, are they?
I don't think so.
Well, in my fic, they are, okay?
Who, Sabo and Koala?
Yeah.
I guess.
Anyway, I'm gonna go help Luffy somehow.
I'm guessing
When I saw,
that's where we meet him.
yeah, they would have. This felt short.
We
We
can
thought
go
we could
a
end it.
little longer if you want.
Yeah, we'll go. We'll go for another hour. Another couple hours, okay?
I have to be done before 4:30, so we still have time.
Okay.
And we can keep going for like maybe till maybe Sugar's defeated.
Yeah. And when that's then after that, Sabo meets Luffy.
Well, on a side note, let's quickly do what Sanji's group's doing with them meeting Big Mom's ship,
Yeah.
just to get that out of the way, since that we won't see them for the rest of the arc.
Yeah. And and would Shinakachi want to fight, or would
I don't think so.
he is kind of smart. He is smart.
Plus, he knows how strong like the Emperor's crews are.
Yeah. And he knows Nami will protect him. And one of the pirates try to capture him, and Nami stands in front and stay away from Shinakachu, and and fry and fries it with Thunderbolt, and and Shinakachu says, "Wow, you're like Pikachu," or Zapdos, whatever.
Mm. Guessing now we can do the Sabo thing.
Yeah, and then Sakura says, "Who? Not Luffy. Who is that? The, the, that the I'm Sabo, Luffy's older brother. Wait, what?
I thought only Ace was his brother.
I'll explain later."
Well, it's nice to meet you, Sakura, my sister-in-law.
Yeah, you sound like my son. If he was older. May I see a picture of him? She she loves. She's showing him a picture of baby Shinakachu. He's cute. How old is he? He'll turn 3 in a couple weeks.
He is 3.
Oh yeah, he just turned 3 a couple weeks ago. Then you need to get in your disguise. And Naruto's. I don't need. I can make my own disguise. I don't need. I don't need a frog suit. Or you can disguise yourself as. I think he disguised himself as Yoshi.
Your choice of disguise is most perplexing, Sir Naruto.
Yeah, well, I play a lot of video games.
Usually during this, Robin's group is under the port.
Yeah,
While Frankie, Gambit, Colossus, and Ben are fighting Senor Pink.
yeah. And the Gambit asks, "So, did you say you're a cyborg?" Oh yeah, a super cyborg. You're not gonna turn into metal, are you? What? Never mind.
No, that is me, Comrade Gambit.
Let's just say I watched this movie and the villain is terrifying.
Oh, you're making a T2 reference.
Yeah, you know, I just watched the clip of We Are Marshall with Matthew McConaughey and Robert Patrick was the coach that died in the plane crash.
Really?
Yeah,
He's also got a small cameo in Die Hard 2.
yeah, he's a pretty good actor.
Pity he hasn't really done much since T2.
Yeah, the the last thing I've seen him in was Spy Kids, the first Spy
Yeah,
Kids. Did you like those movies, Spy Kids?
they were okay.
The first one was good, but the third
Two was
one,
I enjoyed 2. 3 just got too weird
yeah, I mean Sylvester Stallone was awkward.
as the bad guy. Really?
Yeah, I mean I could see him playing a villain, but on a Spy Kids movie, I believe Mike Judge was more of a bad guy. He was the main bad guy in Spy Kids too. The,
Or is he Donovan?
yeah, he was. You know, Mike Judge was the creator of Beavis and Butthead and King of the Hill.
Really? That's who that was?
Yeah,
I did not know that.
yeah. In fact, when I heard his voice, I thought Hank Hill.
You know,
Anyway,
the good parts were George Clooney cameos in them.
yeah, and and in blooper he says, "Well, this role is so degrading." I asked, "Is it more degrading than Batman?"
Is he doing it because it's a favorite of Rodriguez from Dusk Till Dawn?
I guess. Anyway, back to the story. We have gotten sidetracked in a long time.
Yeah, somewhat. It's the fun of this.
Yeah,
Despite what Blue or Steve might think.
yeah. At least we're not James S. Cassidy.
Where he just goes on too long for everything.
Yeah, and I look at my phone and say, "Is he still going?" We still love you, James.
Yeah.
Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, Frankie and
Senor Pink.
yeah, they battled Senor Pink, and I don't think he would have a hard time. He would have an easy time against Gambit, wouldn't he?
I mean, probably not. I mean, Colossus or Ben with him too.
Yeah. So I'm gonna add another villain that they fight against a Marvel villain.
Or that one guy that just shows up and does the body slams.
Yeah.
And I know he shows up later with Dillinger too.
Yeah. And then, meanwhile, Naruto and Luffy. Um, I think Naruto Luffy will tell Naruto about Sabo now, wouldn't he?
Probably.
Yeah, and he says, Naruto, I have to tell you something. We have another brother. What? What? And Sakura says, that's true, Naruto. You have another brother. His name is Sabo. What? How? What? How?
You told me he died when you were kids.
How is he alive? I don't know. But but he's, but he's disguised as Lucy now. And Naruto said,
Oh, he's taking
Lucy?
your spot.
Yeah.
Did you tell Thor about this?
Yes. We have a flashback of them telling Thor, oh, hey, Luffy, you look different. Well, you're not Luffy. Ah.
Who art thou?
Is it? I'm Luffy's brother. Is it? Oh, okay.
Hopefully
I
you're
can see.
better bros to him than mine is to me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Loki, because he's still in prison.
No, he's dead or some being hunted by the TVA.
Oh. Speaking of
Well, I don't
TVA,
claim to get the fruit, but you're gonna have to let me get it.
I understand.
My concern is that Diamante guy.
Yeah.
And what of Rebecca too?
Yeah. And when Naruto said, "Wow, I had to catch up with Sabo since I have a new brother."
Wait till Sheena hears this.
Yeah, another uncle. Then they get surrounded by Marines, and Naruto says, "Go, I'll catch up." That's right, kids. We're gonna do a recreation of Deadpool 3 and Wolverine intro. Cue the music. Then they hear bye bye bye.
And the Marines are like, wait, what is he doing? I think he's dancing while he's beating us.
uh, then he sings. Then he sings the well. He sings bye bye bye.
Does he do the bye 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 motion?
Yes. What would Sakura think when she saw that?
I'm like, really?
She said,
Now I have seen everything your husband can do, Lady Sakura.
"Oh yeah, he he reminds me of that Deadpool." And Sakura asks, "Who is this Deadpool?" The less you know, the
Just go along with it.
better. And he returns to Sakura and gives him a kiss. Then a Marine tries to tackle him, and then he punches him while he's kissing. He's kissing Sakura and said, "This is better than punching Sanji." And Sakura says, "Please don't do that again. That was so embarrassing." What? I beat the bad guys. Plus the audience is like it. What audience? Don't tell her, folks. She'll never understand. Naruto, why do you do this? I just love doing meta jokes with Naruto.
Yeah.
Hey, relax, Tails. What did you call me, Tails? Because Kate Higgins voiced Tails one time.
Yeah. Wolverine would be like, oh, he's still doing this, huh?
Yeah, wait. How do you know he does that? Oh, he reminds me of Deadpool.
Plus, I've seen him do it when he was in our world for a few years.
Yeah. We might we might do a flashback section of that someday with him at New
Right.
York. In fact, there's a I did that, and then he, in fact, then he said something about the he was pitching. I've heard that something about. I heard this Kishi guy. He was pitching a movie to someone in New York. I was listening to it, and he was talking about a boy falling in love with the girl from a dream, even though he barely talks to her. And and the studio was like, "No, we're not greenlighting that movie." Naruto's like, "Oh, good, that's so stupid." I mean, that's like me falling in love with Hinata through Genji. Who's this Hinata? Exactly. There it is, our shot of the last, like we always do.
Yeah. Where should Tony and Strange be right now?
Uh, I don't know.
Maybe they go down with like Usopp and Robin.
Yeah,
You think Hulk would see Tony try to go up to him?
yeah, but why is that doll? Why is that doll coming up to me? Then take a look. Oh, Morgan might like it though. We'll take it. We'll take it with us.
Wait, what?
Yeah, my daughter's name is Morgan. But this,
Should we come over to like the palace where Boss got Doflamingo's got Law with him?
yeah, and would Doflamingo have an argument with Doom?
Yes,
What would they argue about? About who was the boss?
probably. All right, he should not underestimate the heroes,
Yeah,
especially Richards.
yeah. But that Naruto is probably the most. Straw Hat is the most powerful. I mean, both of them, both Naruto and the Straw Hat, Luffy. I mean, they defeated the Flamingo. I mean, they defeated Caesar. They defeated Horty. Hell, they even defeated a symbiote. What would Don Flamingo say to that?
He wouldn't be worried as long as he has Sugar still there. He's still in control.
Yeah. Big Sugar. I think this will be our first soon. Soon.
Unless you don't count the flashback to what happened 10 years ago.
Yeah, we're, we're not going to do the flashback. Because that will take too long.
Yeah,
And the spoilers on my fic on Shinobi and Straw Hat, I'm not doing flashbacks of that either. On any of arc, unless it's a flashback between Naruto and Luffy. Okay.
all right. Or for backstory for the Straw Hats.
Yeah.
Because I feel Robin and Brooks are needed.
Yeah. And what do you think we should do next?
Maybe the fight with Senor Pink.
Yeah. Did you see his flashback yet?
Not yet.
Anyway, I could. Gambit asks, "Why are you dressed up like a baby?"
Yeah, I don't get that. His rogue's with him too.
Yeah.
And how do these girls go for somebody this disgusting?
Yeah, at least I understand why girls go for Naruto. We just have a flashback of Naruto hanging out at a some kind some kind of club, and girls say, "Oh, you're handsome," and they
That
said,
wasn't the fun stopper, that being his wedding ring.
"Yep." Cut back to Frankie and Gambit.
I feel Ben and Colosimo get some good hits on Senor Pink.
Yeah,
Or deal with that really big guy that does the body slams.
yeah. I forgot his name.
I forgot it too. Because Dillinger hasn't shown up yet.
Yeah,
Should Steve have been in the elevator with the Tontata and the toy soldier,
yeah. I think so.
where he does that fight in the elevator from Civil War?
Yeah,
Who wants to get out now? It's your chance. Because maybe Captain America fights Loud G.
yeah,
I don't know, he's a weird one, Loud G.
yeah.
He likes the letter G for some reason.
Yeah. And I know Captain America doesn't do quips, but he said, "What does the G stand for?"
Nothing.
That- he's and she said, "I don't know," in a girl-like voice.
Shit.
'Cause that was from Invader Zim. So I've heard of you, Captain America, from Doctor Doom. He says you are delusional because of your views on freedom and Captain America does his a typical Captain America speech about freedom, liberty, and all that. And said your speech is touching, but it doesn't move me.
Some of the Tontata get turned into toys by Sugar.
Yeah. Was it was this part where Robin gets thrown into the toy or not yet?
Yes, that's where it is.
Yeah. We
After
see
they failed
Robin.
to get the grape in Sugar's mouth.
Yeah.
After Robin had to trick Turbo into getting away from Sugar.
Yeah. And then she touches her. And She turns it into a
She
doll.
got careless.
She got what?
She got careless.
Yeah. And just like that, they forgot about Robin.
And you see, like, she having like a little pain in his chest, and him crying.
Yeah. And Nami asks, "What's
Why
wrong?"
are you crying? I feel like I forgot somebody really important.
Yeah. And Robin says, "Oh no, now I'm gonna turn into a doll. Everyone's forgotten about me, including Shinakachu. Usopp, hurry! You gotta find a way to stop Sugar."
I guess Scott and Gina are somewhere else in the port.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe Scott could have knocked Sugar out with one of his optic beams.
Yeah.
Or at least did some damage on Trouble.
Yeah. I mean the one where and then she sees Usopp scaring her and going, ah, and
Which I
fainting.
love that scene.
Yeah, me too. I didn't like how cowardly Usopp was though when he was about to abandon his friends.
Yeah.
That was too cowardly, even for Usopp.
Yep.
It reminded me of the live action Scooby Doo when Shaggy says, let the creatures eat Fred and Velma." Because
Like this whole kingdom is counting on us, and you want to leave?
yeah, and Usopp says, "You're right."
Or should Scott chase after Usopp to get his head together?
Yeah,
Don't worry, Gene and I will have your back.
yeah.
And then we get the scene where he eats the Tabasco grape.
The what?
The Tabasco grape.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
That's where it caused Sugar to freak out and pass out.
Yeah.
Sugar, no!
And then everyone turned, and then they all turned back to normal. Robin says, "Oh, oh boy, I'm back!" And Shinakachu wakes up happy. And Nami asks, "Shinakachu, why are you so happy?" "I just remember Robin." "What do you? I don't know.
I
For
don't
some reason,
know, Auntie Nami.
what?
He said, I don't know what happened.
Well, the important thing is that you remember Nami. You remember Robin."
We all remember her.
Yeah. Now, how would you like for me to tell you a story?
Oh
Well,
boy!
you know what kind of story she tells him? The story of Aladdin. No, actually, the story of Tarzan.
Here.
Then he gets tired and she sang him "You'll Be in My Heart" because that's what always gets him to sleep.
Might have some
Shinakachu,
meaning from Nami too, since she cares so much about him.
yep, they have a strong bond.
It's like Nami's his second mom.
Yeah. Of course, he's closer to Robin too. But Nami's besides his mom, Nami is his number one girl. And Nami's and, and Nami tells him, "Oh, don't grow up. Don't grow up for too long, too soon, Shinakachu. Stay this little forever. I don't want you to go after girls." And Shinakachu says, "You girls are besides you girls are icky." And Sakura says, "Oh no, you'll find you'll find girls pretty when you get older."
I feel Nami would say that to him.
You don't think?
I mean, Sakura would too.
Yeah. Then Dodger joins him and takes a, takes a nap with him.
Ugh. Guessing now that that's happening, that Luffy's group is at the palace trying to get in. Because
Yeah,
Luffy, Viola, and Kiro should be right outside the window to Doflamingo's room right there.
yeah,
Since that's where he busts in and cuts his head off.
yeah. And Doctor Strange is. I hope we get to. I hope we get to him before he brings out the bird cage. And Naruto asks, "What the bird cage? Isn't that Robin Williams movie?"
I guess
No,
he's
no.
strange. Did you really just make that reference? Seriously?
Who?
I can see Strange looking at Art saying, "Did you really just say that?"
Yeah.
No,
I
it's
never seen.
basically Doflamingo's endgame move.
Um, is it gonna be as bad as Thanos' in-game move? Worse. Well, no, actually, it would be worse. Because Thanos killed half of life.
The young master. I remember during this time, Zoro was fighting Pika in the that palace.
Yeah, did he did did he bring out the birdcage yet before that?
Now the birdcage was after Kiros cut his head off.
Oh yeah, we'll get there. How about we'll stop there, okay? With the birdcage.
After he, okay,
Would they hear his voice? Naruto, Zoro, and Luffy go.
well they don't hear it yet
Oh, okay,
because we didn't see Pika's actual form at that point yet. He was just in his stone body.
right. Okay, then what do we do now? As
Well, right now Doflamingo would do the birdcage and issue his challenge.
yeah,
And say who's got what bounty on them.
oh yeah. Well, and it
But Naruto
includes
and Sakura have like 3 stars.
yeah. What about Iron Man?
I'm not sure if any of the Marvel heroes would have them, or if Doom does it.
Yeah, Doom does, and then he especially has a 5 star on a 1 star on Reed because he hates Reed that much.
Actually, I feel if he hates Reed that much, he'd have Reed as high as Usopp's.
Yeah,
Tony would get the 1 star, which would piss him off.
yeah, because
Like, oh, come on, a 1 star, really?
he would say, "I'm at least 5 star. I'm the LeBron." No, I'm not the LeBron. I'm the Michael Jordan of the Avengers. Oh please, you're more like the Magic Johnson," says Naruto. Well, that's a pretty cop.
Would Thor have 3 stars since he's a god?
Yeah,
Yeah, a lot of 3 stars, I feel.
yeah. I think that's too low for a god like me.
Or would all the Fantastic Four have 5 stars?
Yeah,
Hulk only have 2 stars? Insulting. Or should Hulk have like 3?
yeah,
It could be like the same rank as Sabo.
yeah. Um, once they get chased, then they get chased by pirates who want the bounties. And Iron Man says, "Okay, uses plasma to knock them down." So don't worry, they're non-lethal.
So are my optic beams, said Cyclops.
Hmm. And Wolverine says, "Well, my claws aren't are non are lethal. I mean, my claws are lethal." He scratches one in the arm, and then he runs off with Zoro and says, we should do a spar someday, me and you. I would
Well,
like that.
technically, Luffy would have grabbed him and jumped off the palace with the 3 of them,
Yeah,
with Naruto and Sakura probably following behind.
yeah. Will they hold hands?
Probably Naruto and Sakura, probably.
Yeah.
Since Law really can't do much, all cuffed up.
Who? Law?
Yeah, he's in those sea prisms handcuffs.
Yeah. We don't know much about his backstory yet here.
Is his first or is Doflamingo's?
His.
Do the Marvel heroes like break off and make a final stand at the Smile Factory?
Yeah.
Well, some deal with the crowd control.
Yeah.
And I can see Hulk go into the factory to smash.
Yeah.
And Hulk,
Smash! And Frankie says, "Oh, that is super cool. Super."
he ain't smashing more than me. Ben, I can see Ben making a contest between him and Hulk.
Yeah. It's clobbering time!
he have a three-way contest between Hulk, Colossus, and Ben.
Yeah.
You can see Zoro being Zoro would be Luffy and Wolverine.
Yeah, and Naruto and Sakura.
Yeah, because I feel Wolverine and Zoro are going to be key to defeating Pika.
Yeah. This would be just as fun as I made. I haven't. Then he sliced up a rock and said, I haven't sliced anything since I made Cyclops a convertible.
I made him a convertible.
Hey, sweet, a convertible. Sorry, that was my favorite NC jokes.
Yeah. And meanwhile, during this, Kinemon snuck in and disguised himself as Doflamingo to try to find Kanjuro.
Yeah. You know, it would have been easier if Naruto was there disguised as Doflamingo. So that you could
His
shape
would
shift.
actually look pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Plus, you also get this scene where Koala is doing an investigation, too.
Yeah.
I like that she knows Fishman Karate.
What'd you say?
I'm glad she knows Fishman Karate.
Yeah, so she can fight.
Probably some hack. What would Naruto think of Bartolomeo?
He he would be creeped out by him.
Oh my god, is that how you were with Sasuke Sakura?
Um, at least, uh, or or what Boa used to be with Luffy. And Sakura says, no, no, that's worse. That's still worse. Me sipping over Sasuke. That is my deepest shame. How would Shinaka you feel if his mom had a crush on Sasuke?
He'd not like it. He'd probably hate her if that was the case.
Yeah, he would tell. I got better. I still love your daddy.
And she sounds like, if I could go back to my 12-year-old self and change her mind, I would.
Yeah.
Because right now, basically what's happening is the whole kingdom's in chaos
Yeah.
due to the parasite strings.
Yeah. I believe this is the part where they find out King Dolphin, where the people of Dressrosa find out a true, the true Don Flamingo.
Yeah, that he was behind King Riku's they slaughter 10 years ago.
Yeah, and we see at least we see him control one man. Say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. This is not Excelsior." Stanley. What?
I don't know what I was going to say about that.
Yeah, I had to do it. Here's our tradition: bashing the last and Stan Lee cameo, and a bonus bashing Star Wars sequels.
And Sasasaku.
Yep. And we see. Oh, I'm so sorry. Run away from me! I can't control this.
Should this be where Naruto meets Oliver?
Yeah, Oliver. Yeah, Oliver.
Where he probably would save Oliver?
Yeah, and then it's Oliver. And it was Jenny. He hands it to her and says, "Thanks." No
To get
problem.
inside. This whole
What?
kingdom's gone crazy because of Doflamingo.
Yeah. Then he said, and Georgette, and we see Georgette wishing that was going snap so close. Yeah, for some reason you remind me like this from you hugging your cat reminds me of my son hugging his dog Dodger.
Is Oliver like talking this?
Yeah, but only yeah. You know Dodger? Yeah, he's our dog. Well, tell him Oliver said hi. Wait, you know him? Yes. He'll explain to you some other time. Okay. See you later. Now get inside. And he saves another little girl. This time, a little girl with pink hair. And he then sees some. It says he sees her. He sees him give with a different face. This time, she has his face, but Sakura's eyes and a pink hair and the pink hairstyle. The same pink hairstyle.
I thought Hanami had blue eyes.
Blue, blue eyes. Yeah, blue eyes. He has. How about he has? She has Kushina's eyes. That way.
Purple?
Anyway, the point is, he sees Hanami, and whenever he sees Hanami, he says he smiles for some reason.
Is this actual Hanami or just somebody who looks like her?
Someone who looks like her and says, "I want a girl. I want a daughter." Sakura says, he tells Sakura says, "Hey, Sakura, what do you say after this we make a baby?" Naruto, now's not the time for to think about it. After we get done with Dressrosa, then we'll talk about it, okay? Fair enough. Fair enough. We have because we have our priorities straight. Then Sakura says, "He's right, though. If I had a daughter, it would be the most wonderful thing ever." Is this the? Do you want to go to the part with the birdcage? Or
The birdcage is already in effect.
right, right. We're, we're I feel like we're shortening the Dressrosa.
Yeah, I think we are because we're kind of skipping around everywhere.
Yeah.
Because really, the only other thing that happened before this was Robin's group getting up to the plateau with King Riku.
Yeah. And wait, and Naruto's wait, did he say his name was Riku? Yeah. Why? And he got possessed by Doflamingo. Yeah. For some reason, that sounds familiar. Where have I heard that before? Yeah, it's something to do with a key. And
In these worlds,
yeah, and he teams up with Mickey Mouse. That's probably was just a dream.
probably my imagination.
I'm thinking about Doom will be on videos. I think he challenges. He will make his grand speech about him taking over. He's got a new power, and he makes his grand. It is based off of the Masters of the Universe speech by Skeletor, played by Frank Langella, who was the only actor that was giving a shit in that movie.
Really, Dolph Lundgren didn't care.
I think he was. I've heard that he was ashamed of that movie,
Yeah,
which is ironic because Frank Langella said that was his most favorite role because he did it for his son.
no matter how
Anyway,
shitty the movie was.
me too, and I barely remember it except for that one speech. And then speaking of which, here's Doom's speech. I, Doom, will be the master of the universe. Yes, I feel its power. Yes, I feel its power. The universe's power. I am the force. I am the power. Kneel before your master. Fool, you are no longer my equal. I am more than man, more than life. I am a god. And,
Oh God, he's got Emperor Doom now.
and and Naruto asks, "Is God Emperor do worse?" Yes. And I don't much, but Reed will say he is more powerful than Galactus.
I doubt that.
Okay, more powerful than Thanos.
Yes. Galactus is like living energy.
Right. I I don't think I'm gonna put him in the Naruto One Piece universe.
No, if we did, it's like game over.
Yeah.
Game over, man. Game over. Oh, that movie's so quotable.
Yeah. Anyway, did the Silver Surfer beat him though?
The Silver Surfer has weakened versions of Galactus's power.
Oh, still, I might put him.
You do realize if you put Silver Surfer, and that's gonna give lead Galactus right to Earth, right?
Oh yeah, never mind.
So yeah, if you want to use Silver Surfer, it's not gonna end well.
Right, I was thinking about having an extra. How about how about how about this? Strange says, in order to defeat Doom, we need one more hero to help us. But who are we gonna get? And Tony says, I know. Strange, send me back to New York. I'll be right back. And Strange, oh, trust me. Then he shows up at the Parker apartment, and it's gonna be Peter Parker, played by Christopher Daniel Barnes. And then and, and said and it said, "How do you know I'm Spider-Man?" Then he asks, uh, he talks to Mary Jane, who is his wife, and
Excuse me, Miss Parker. I'm gonna have to borrow your husband for a bit.
yeah, they lock the door, and he explain, and it's based off the scene in Civil War. Only it's an adult Peter Parker.
Yeah. Does he have Mayday?
Yeah, yeah. Hey, Mayday! Then he hugs Mayday and gives her a kiss. This is Tony Stark. Oh yeah, you're you're the guy Jameson hates. If Jameson hates me,
Actually, I'm
then
pretty
it's
sure that's your father, little one.
what?
I'm pretty sure your father is the guy Jameson hates.
Yeah. Wait, how do you wait? How do you know I have my ways? And then he said, "Strange, right?" Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, you probably heard of the One Piece universe, haven't you? And he said,
I've heard rumors of it.
and he makes a quip of, I heard it's also a best-selling manga in Japan.
That's going on forever.
And yet it is still better than Naruto.
Yeah, because Oda actually gives a shit.
Yep. Yeah, well, anyway, we need your help with Doom. And wait, I can't handle Doom. Wait, yeah, in the he may fight. He may beat you individually, but when you fight with your friend, you have to respond. He says he has a speech about responsibility and all that. And then what did your uncle say? With great power comes great responsibility. And then he said, "Sorry, honey, the Little Mermaid will have to wait." Oh, but Daddy, I gotta be Spider Man. I had to do a Little Mermaid reference because he voices Prince Eric.
Oh, right. I was like, wait, what?
Oh, but Dad, we were gonna watch it together. Heck, you're gonna pretend to be Prince Eric because you sound like it. And then Tony said, "Now that you mentioned it, you do sound like him."
Can we go, please?
Yeah. then he kisses Mary Jane and then he said, To think I almost sold my soul to the devil for
My
it.
marriage to him.
Yeah. Wait, what?
It was his marriage, not his soul.
I, I mean, to think I would sell my marriage to the devil. Wait, what? What you? Let me guess. It was when Aunt May was dying, and he offered you. He offered to save her life, but in the cost of your marriage. Is that right? Yeah, I almost did it, but then I remembered Aunt May wouldn't want me to do that. She
So
would
this is
want
a
me.
combination of 2018 Spider-Man and 90s Spider-Man,
Yeah,
where he actually did let her go.
yeah, yep. Because Crystal Daniel Barnes' Spider-Man is responsible. But instead, instead of him being like our Naruto, instead of him being like the last Naruto, he's like kind of like our Naruto. Because they're basically the same.
Hmm.
Oh, One More Day Spider-Man and the last Naruto.
Yeah, pretty much. Both are awful.
Yeah, both are act like immature teenagers who refuses to grow up. They,
I still think that Rand Wolverine gives Deadpool fits Naruto so well.
yep.
Because I was thinking about, like, when I heard the Rand, I'm like, oh, this could fit really well with Naruto right now.
Yep.
What do you think Naruto's response to that rant would be?
He would probably cry like a bitch.
Oh, we want to get the. Oh, who are you?
Yeah.
I'm going to fight you now.
Hmm.
I'm sorry, the look on Hugh's face when Deadpool punched him.
Yeah. I
Do
was
you like
worried.
that do you like that they gave the suit he was wearing meaning?
Yeah.
Instead of just like, oh, look, hey, he's in the suit.
Yeah.
See, that's how you do it good.
Exactly. That's what they should have done in the movie. Was it wear yellow spandex, and they should said yeah, and they gave him yellow spandex. You know, this ain't too bad.
Yeah, after 24 years.
Better late than never, I suppose.
Yeah, I feel like the yellow and blue is like his best costume.
Yeah. And Tony
At
said,
least for me, it is.
yeah. And Tony told Strange, okay, Strange, I got him. Are we, what do you want us to do? How about you two show up in a grand entrance? And I guess we can end the story here for now. We'll talk for a few more minutes.
All right. But I want to save the Pika thing for next time.
Yeah. That was pretty fun.
It was.
You know, I might do on Halloween do a Simpsons Kingdom Hearts crossover, like a Treehouse of Horror thing.
Where the Kingdom Hearts characters are in the horror stories.
No, they're in the Simpsons universe. Because actually, yeah, it probably wouldn't be a horror story, wouldn't it?
I can see like them telling stories where their characters are the Kingdom Hearts characters.
Would it be out of place to have them be in this regular Simpsons canon?
Maybe.
That's why I said Treehouse of Horror.
where you have no rules.
Yeah.
But which Treehouse of Horror would we do?
Uh, since it's 2002 to 12.
They were already up to like 14
Yeah,
or
I know.
13. So that'd be the clones one in the island of Dr. Moreau.
Yeah. But it's a different kind of story. I think I'm having Mr. Burns be the main villain, of course.
Okay.
When he teams up with Pete and Smithers gets jealous.
Yeah.
I think his crush on Mr. Burns is weird.
It is. Especially when you know their backstory.
Yeah,
If that is still like in canon.
I agree.
I feel like certain things did follow through over time.
Yeah, and there's there's this one episode where Homer was beating up Smithers in high school. They were about the same age, but
Really.
I, yeah, I
That does not. Okay. Is this one of the newer episodes?
yeah,
Okay, because I think they kind of rebooted the whole series at one point.
yeah,
Given how many times they've redone how Homer and Marge met.
yeah. The canon, my canon is how they met in the original at high school.
Season 2.
Yep, when Homer sees her for the first time, I'm I might make
I don't
a
know why. I don't know why. I just like Marge with her hair down.
yeah, I might make a fic where Naruto sees Sakura like that for the first time.
Yeah.
And then Kiba asks, "Wait, would you go out? She's mine!" Because I doubt Sasuke will try to ask her out.
No. Is he one of those like asshole jocks?
Who? Kiba?
Sasuke?
Oh, yeah.
Worse than Flash Thompson?
Yep.
At least Flash has for some redeeming qualities.
Yep.
Because I watched Spectacular and he was actually a pretty good character.
And I heard he's a huge. Spider-Man helped him mellow out.
Then he kind of helped him beat Venom.
Yeah. I wish he was more developed in the Raimi movies.
Yeah, they just tossed him aside after the first movie.
Yeah.
I still can't believe that's a young Joe Manganiello.
Yeah, it is crazy.
And by young, I don't mean that young.
Right.
Because you have all these people in their probably 20s playing high school characters.
Yeah, remember the Titans? They do not look like they're in high school, except for maybe Ryan Gosling. He was one of the players back in that movie, and I can't believe that was Hayden Panettiere playing the little girl.
Yeah.
2 years later, she'll be Kyrie. So Kyrie was a huge football fanatic before she became a princess of heart.
And Sora saw dead people.
And Rika was in Seventh Heaven. I've never seen that show.
Same.
It looks like one of those lame Christian shows.
I know the father's like a pastor, I think.
Yeah, and I'm a Christian myself, but when I saw one episode and I thought that was stupid.
I still forget Dave Gallagher's even on that show.
Yeah, he was young. And and Brittany Snow was nominated. I think I've heard of her somewhere else.
The
But
only thing I know her from more recently is the movie X,
oh,
where she gets eaten by crocodiles.
that sounds stupid.
It's funny because I was watching the kill count of that movie, and the host even made a Kingdom Hearts joke.
Real.
Yeah,
Was she a better nominate than Meghan Markle?
I don't. I think you have the wrong person.
Who voiced her in Reach End of Memories?
I forget.
That was Megan something. I think Megan was better because I thought she showed more emotion.
Well, to be fair, we really didn't have much time with nominating two.
True.
Whereas in Chain of Memory, she's like the main character.
Yeah. The main love interest in that.
Quote
And I,
unquote.
yeah. Well, she is basically Kyrie.
Well, yeah, she's her nobody.
Yeah.
Isn't it weird that her name isn't an anagram of Kyrie?
Yeah. Maybe it's because she's not with the organization.
Assuming that's how the rules work.
That's how I see it. You know what's funny? When I first saw Broxus, I thought Olette was gonna be his girlfriend when I saw her look at him. But then now when he came and said, yeah, but I ship him with her.
Hmm.
Now I'm glad they're gonna be friends for real after Cage 3. Although I did not like Isa's redemption, if you could call it that.
That's really not a redemption.
No, it's I call it the Sasuke redemption.
Although I take Isa's over Sasuke's.
Yeah, me too. Even though I really don't care for Isa Sayax.
I take Sayax over Sasuke as a villain.
Yeah. Main reason I hated him because he wouldn't let Sora see Kyrie though.
Oh, you mean where he begged and Sayax said no?
Yeah, that was probably one of my favorite scenes in Cage too. To see how far he'll go for her.
Yeah, Sora's proved that time and again. And
Yeah,
3 was probably the most how far he'd go for her.
yeah, and she fell asleep for him for about a year.
Would you say
Yeah,
the ending is more frustrating with KH3?
what?
Would you say the ending of KH3 is more frustrating?
Yeah, I don't know more said it wouldn't be the final Sora's final story, but let him let the let the players think that it feels like the final ending.
But then he fades away. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I was like so confused when I saw before I saw that. I thought, all right, they're back. He brought her back. Then I thought they were gonna kiss.
I thought they were going to do that as he's fading.
Yeah, I saw this one YouTube clip of them of them making an alternate ending where they do kiss, where they were, or at least about to kiss.
Then he fades.
No, then, then the story ends. If that
See, I
happened,
wonder.
if
Do you
that
think
happened,
that Demora got that idea from Last Jedi?
I don't know.
Because it was 2 years after that movie.
Yeah,
Or did Thanos' snap from Infinity War reach Sora?
I think that's more likely. I think the more was, I think the more was inspired that after Infinity War, because at least Infinity War was a good movie.
Yeah, the villain won.
Yeah.
Evil wins. I'm the one that killed that guy.
You should have gone for the head.
As well, the problems Endgame has, at least it's a finale that's good.
Yeah. I wish Kingdom Hearts had. Kingdom Hearts felt like an end. When Tony died, it reminded me of the Kingdom Hearts 3 ending when Sora disappeared. Thinking that we thought he
I
died.
think Tony's was more earned than Sora's.
Yeah.
Sora's just came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Could you imagine Sheena hearing Pika's voice?
He would probably. It would. He would probably laugh so hard, so hard, it'd feel like he's being tickled by his mom. Because when his mom tickles him, he laughs so hard.
Pika's voice puts Watatsume to shame.
Yeah. At least Watasume has a diaper.
I'm
And you
more
know what?
surprised none of the actual higher family members can listen to him without busting out laughing.
Yeah. When Naruto listen, he just he sounded like Michael Jackson on Helium.
I just love how Pika's eyes get when you laugh at his voice.
Yeah.
Which is even funnier is that one scene where all the people from the Coliseum hear it and they're laughing too.
Yeah.
Also, what are they going to do against Doflamingo?
I don't know.
Because you guys are just cannon fodder.
Yeah.
Well, they are.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. You think we should have added Black Panther into this?
Yeah, we should have. Who voiced Black Panther though?
Phil Lamar.
That's perfect. You know he was in Spider-Man 2?
Yeah, he was in the front of the train as Peter's trying to stop it.
Yeah.
It's amazing when you see voice actors in like live action movies.
Yeah. It shows that they can be pretty good actors.
I mean, look at Clancy Brown
Yeah, he was really good in Shawshank Redemption.
and Highlander.
Yeah, I never seen Highlander.
Oh, it's actually pretty good.
That was Sean Connery.
Yes, where he's Ramirez.
I might
That is
watch.
things. Or just he's a Scotsman playing a Spanish Egyptian.
Yeah. Hmm.
I'm not Spanish. I'm Egyptian. I miss him.
Yeah, me too. But when he died, I said at least he lived his life.
Yeah,
I mean, I think he was 90 something.
he was like 90.
Yeah. What a way! That's a way to go. That's the way to go. So are we gonna? You want to do Dressrosa part two of Dressrosa next week, or do Kingdom Heart, or do Kingdom Hearts Skypedia next week?
Let's do Skypea because I still gotta go through some more One Piece.
Okay. Me too.
I should be
I'm gonna.
I should be like in the 700s by the end of next week.
Okay. We'll do
Then
it
I'm
the
gonna
week
be
after.
taking another break from One Piece for like 2 months
Okay. I'm taking a break from One Piece for at least 2 more weeks. Okay.
because I gotta watch like My Hero, The Simpsons, Venom, and then my horror-thon in October.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch a lot of horror movies in October.
Yeah, I like starting off with the classics.
Yep. Like Frankenstein, Dracula, um, the Mummy again. When I saw Boris Karloff stare in the Mummy, that scared me. I'm not gonna lie.
I feel like his was more scary than Lugosi's.
Yeah, I don't know what's true about the if he turned down the role on the monster or Jack Pierce wanted Karloff, but if that was the case, then Pierce made the right choice. Karloff
Actually,
is
it's
the
James Whale that made that choice.
James
The
Whale.
rumor is
Jack Pierce didn't make it. I got those mixed up.
Jack Pierce's work is amazing for that time period.
Yeah, that's why those movies are better. Practical effects are better than CGI.
Look at the thing.
Yeah. The only time CGI work is if in movies like Jurassic Park.
Yeah, you have like a combination of CGI and animatronics.
Yeah.
You ever see Alien?
No, I haven't seen Alien.
It's a good
But
one.
I also want to see what's the Friday the 13th movies, the Jason Voorhees.
Are you gonna watch all 12 of them?
No, probably the good ones.
I say do 1 to 4 and 6,
Okay.
and maybe 7, 8, and Because that's where Kane Hodder shows up, and he's like the best Jason.
Okay. I watched this one clip where it looked like Jason was going to kill that little girl, but he spared her life.
In 6?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I remember that one.
That's that's when I found out he does not kill children.
Where Michael has.
Yep.
At least new Michael has. No, those are more like almost teenage characters.
Yeah, yeah. Freddy, he would kill anybody.
Yeah, he's that much of a monster.
And that's why we love him for it.
Can you see Naruto doing Tarno Jutsu on Freddy?
And Freddy was like, boring!
Boring! There you go. He didn't enjoy going after Hinata.
Yeah. He
Oh,
would disguise. He'd probably disguise himself as Naruto, then kill her in her dreams.
or would he try to take over Naruto like he did Jesse?
That could work too.
That's one thing about Freddy that's not used enough is that he can actually take over people.
Yeah.
That makes him even more scary.
Yeah. And you know what's sad about Freddy? You know the AVGN Nightmare on Elm Street series? I mean episode with Freddy.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's scarier than any others than the modern Scary Day horror movies. And that's supposed to be comedy.
I'm a fucking nerd. I got the power glove.
I think that's my favorite Halloween episode of The Nerd.
This game's horrible.
My favorite overall episode of The Nerd, probably think, when he reviewed probably Superman 64.
The first or second time.
The first. Actually the second, because it came at a bad time, and it came at the day my dad died, and I watched it that day. And it cheered me up a little bit. I was still sad, but I wanted to watch something to escape from it for a while.
I hear you.
And I watched that, and later on I watched an episode of Family Guy, because he was a Family Guy fan back then. When I was like 5, he let me watch Duckman.
Is that raunchy?
I think so. Of course, he also allowed me to watch Ren and Stimpy. Even, I'm not surprised he did. I'm surprised my mom did. And my mom said, that was your dad more than me.
I never really watched Ren and Stimpy.
Because it came after your time, right?
No, that's around my time.
Yeah.
I don't know, it was just never on when I was watching cartoons.
Yeah. You're
Your
more like...
Cartoon Network might be shutting down.
Yeah, I think it's for the best.
Probably because of Warner's mismanagement of the station.
Yeah, I rem- I would have been so sad if it happened when I was a kid,
Oh yeah, same.
especially if it was like the cartoons, the like from Dexter to Johnny Bravo to
Ned's
yep, and Powerpuff and Courage. That was my cartoon. That was my era.
same.
I loved Cartoon Fridays.
There's
I'm
also
surprised that
more like the early 2000s shows.
yeah, I did like I did like Billy and Mandy fine,
That was good.
and kids codename Kids Next Door.
I love that one.
Yeah, who would have thought that Xehanort was number one and number two, young Xehanort.
Yeah.
And I love Maurice LaMarche as father.
Oh yeah, that's where he can really go over the top.
Yeah, he said he based off that of Kurt Douglas. Like the brain is based off of Orson Welles.
From Con Carne?
No, Pinky in the Brain.
Oh, I thought you meant the brain from Grim and Evil.
Yeah, I kind of like that show too. Evil Con Carne, because it was about a villain trying to take over the world. That was kind of a new.
That
It
was a new
wasn't
twist on things.
what
That was a new twist on things.
I mean. Yeah, making the villain the protagonist. We never seen. I don't think we ever seen that before.
Hmm.
I also like Sheep in the Big City fine.
I don't really remember that one that much.
Yeah, it was kind of like the 2000 version of Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Hmm.
Which my uncle, he's a huge Rocky and Bullwinkle fan.
Still remember the Critics' review of that movie.
Yeah, I remember watching. I like that movie when I was a kid too. It was closer to, it was closer to the cartoon. It's like the writers understand. It's like some writers understand the lore of Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Well, putting adult humor in it.
Yep. Too bad that people didn't understand the lore. The people didn't get the Chipmunks, Smurfs, and Yogi Bear right.
It's almost like learning the source material is a bad thing nowadays in Hollywood.
Yeah, I mean, look what they did
Look
to
at Marvel.
yeah. And when you do get it right, you'll be praised, you'll be loved. Look at the Peanuts movie. That
Look
was
at
made with
One Piece.
what?
Look at One Piece.
Yeah, they were made with love and dedication.
Well, One Piece also has the advantage of Oda being involved with it.
Yeah,
Because if
and
Oda's going to get involved, he's going to make sure nobody screws up his work.
yeah. Do you think
That's
Kishi
pretty much his life.
right? Is Kishi gonna be part of the Netflix Naruto?
I don't know, nor do I think he even cares.
Yeah,
Though I hear the movie's not doing good
good.
because the writer knows nothing of the series.
You know what would be funny if we had one draft of Naruto getting together with Sakura, and I would say, okay, you got one thing right.
Just don't make like any of the girls a girl boss, please.
Right, that's what I'm afraid they'll do to Kyrie in Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, if you tell me like 10 years ago there was a Kingdom Hearts show, I'd have liked it. But nowadays, I really have no faith.
Yeah, unless it's
Unless Nomura has complete control.
yeah. I think they made a Kingdom Hearts series with care. They would make Kyrie more developed.
Hmm.
You know what the underrated Sora Kyrie scene when he looks at Will and Elizabeth and Donna and Goofy tease him about it.
Yeah. I know who you're thinking about.
and and Sora knew about date. Actually, he should say, "Oh, you don't think about Daisy like that?" At least I and Donald would say, "At least I admit it." I also love that Jack Sparrow was expecting a hug from Elizabeth, but she hugged Will instead.
Hmm. Yeah, I never
The
really
only
saw Jack and Elizabeth going anywhere.
me neither.
Hmm.
Would you say the Sora Donald Goofy dynamic is the most underrated in the games? Nobody really talks about that.
Yeah.
They talk about Sora Riku Kairi, the Destiny, the Birth
Destiny
by
Trio.
Sleep, yeah, and the Sea Salt trio.
Is that what they're called?
Uh, Axel, Roxas, Axel, and Shim. Yeah,
Oh.
Sora, Kairi, and Riku are the Destiny trio. But anyway, I think
And Terra Aqua and Venom the Wayfinder Trio.
yeah, but I think Sora, Donald, and Goofy is really they have great chemistry. The three of them.
Hmm.
In fact,
Yeah, they do.
dare I say, Don and Goofy have a better friendship than him with them with Beaky.
Hmm.
Because I know they've been friends since the 1940s. But maybe it's because I grew up with Kingdom Hearts more as
Yeah.
well.
The most I got out of that was House of Mouse.
Yeah, I never watched those Disney shorts because they didn't have. Because I didn't have Disney. Well, I did have Disney Channel. I just didn't watch it back as much back then.
Plus, it's the only time we'll ever see the Disney characters actually interacting.
Yeah,
Without questioning the logic of how all these characters even can get there.
right. You you know I noticed that ever since Stan Lee died, Marvel's gone to shit.
It has. Well, I think they're trying to turn it around.
Yeah, hopefully.
At least the movie division. The comics are never going to change.
Right. Some say the reason Pixar is going down because of John Lasseter leaving, but there was a reason why he left. As I heard.
Because they were making shit.
What?
Because they were making shit.
Yeah, and personal things.
Ah. So Inside Out 2 is pretty good.
Yeah, but it's not going to be enough to save Disney, but it's a start. It's a start.
Two wins is not enough.
Right. If I were Disney, here's what I would do: go back to original fairy tales.
I'd
That's
say
what.
go scorched earth on your whole activist board.
Yeah, that too. But go back to what they do best: animated fairy tales, music.
I can just say they're gonna lose a lot of money on that Snow White remake.
Yeah, I agree. That's why. That's why
I
if I
saw
were
a clip from the trailer, and you know the "Whistle While You Work" song?
what? Yeah.
In Snow
What about
White.
it?
Instead of telling the animals to do it, she's telling the dwarves to clean.
What?
Yeah. Yes.
That that defeats the message of the movie. Not to
Plus, the
mention,
song isn't even supposed to be there that early.
right?
Because didn't she sing it while they were gone?
Yeah. Not to mention, she's more beautiful than Gal Gadot.
No, she's not. Well, the character, yes, but the actress, no.
Right. That's what I mean.
Like, really, you're jealous of this thing's beauty?
Yeah.
Boy, fairest of them all doesn't mean beauty in this movie.
Like, I don't know what that means. What it
It's
mean?
Well, apparently, according to them, it's more like who can be a better leader.
That sounds dumb.
Yeah.
Let me
Well,
remind you.
This is modern Disney, where romance and love stories are not are outdated.
I I disagree on. You can do good love stories and make them strong women. It's okay for a strong woman to fall in love. Look at Sarah Connor. She was in
Yeah.
love with.
Here, below the guy from the future.
Yeah. And that was
There's a way
pretty.
that
Heck, Wonder Woman she had chemistry with Steve Trevor,
yeah,
and she was one of the strongest women in DC.
yeah, she is.
Granted, Wonder Woman 2 sucked, but she still loved Steve.
Yeah. Apparently, even the prince isn't even going to be that big a character. I don't think in this remake.
To be fair, the Prince of the
He's
Prince of,
considered a stalker.
uh to be fair though, the Prince of the original movie wasn't really that much of a character either.
Well, yeah, I know that, but still.
Yeah.
Also, when did he stalk her? If anything, the huntsman stalked her more.
Yeah, and he regretfully and
He turned heel when he saw her.
yeah,
Which means, is the huntsman even going to be in this remake?
I don't think so. To quote the nostalgia critic, don't you think it's called a fairy tale, not real life?
Makes you wonder if she's even going to eat the apple this time.
Yeah.
Considering all the controversy with the kiss at the end.
When I heard that, I was like, really?
Oh, good. Yeah. She'll just stay dead for the rest of her life then.
Ugh!
Yes, having a dead person give consent. That makes total sense.
I swear, sometimes I wish I was on the owner of Disney. That way, I would scrap all that shit and go back to original filmmaking.
Yeah. Could you purge Last Jedi from everything too, please?
Yes.
In fact, go scorch Earth on all the sequel shit.
Yeah, I'll remake the sequels. Although I don't know.
Adapt stuff from the EU.
Yeah, although it's gonna be tough without Carrie Fisher and Harrison Ford.
Yeah, since neither want anything to do with this. Well, Harrison doesn't.
Hamill will be on board. In fact, if I were him, I would have him direct the movies. Or
I
at
don't
least
know. Hamill's kind of gone nuts over the past few years.
True.
You know how much he charged at a Comic-Con to get pictures and autographs?
How much?
$400 to $700.
That's not right.
I'm not kidding. I saw a pic of it.
That's not right.
I'm like, no, not even for him.
I I don't think even Kevin Conroy would charge.
I only paid like maybe 100 some maybe for a photo op with him.
Yeah.
That's more reasonable.
Yeah. And he was a sweet guy, wasn't he?
He was, for the short time I got to talk to him.
You know what I would have said to him if I met him? As a kid, I used to watch you. I didn't.
Oh, you'd quote Great Ghost episode, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would. I didn't watch it with my father though.
I think when I met him, I told him, like, you are like the best Batman ever.
Yeah, and he was probably humble about it too.
He said, he said thanks for that.
Yeah. But I bet you she said, no, I'm not the best Batman ever. There are other good Batmans. Because he would say that.
He was a really nice guy.
Yeah. I say his best performance was Masking the Phantasm. Well, we'll talk for 10 more minutes, then I'll exit, okay?
All right.
Are you going to see Beetlejuice 2?
I don't know. I didn't see the first one.
I remember seeing the first one when I was little, but bits and pieces.
Yeah, same.
And I remember the animated series where Beetlejuice was a protagonist instead of...
I remember a few episodes of that.
Yeah. He was kind of like...
Showtime.
What?
It's showtime.
Yeah. I kind of wish Michael Keaton voiced him.
I wonder if Alex Brightman's got a cameo in the new movie.
Who?
Alex Brightman, he plays Beetlejuice on Broadway.
Oh. Never heard of him.
He's actually really good at it.
Really? Hey, what are you going to do on the anniversary of the Naruto ending?
When is it?
November 7th.
Hang on a second. Well, I'm off that day, so probably nothing.
Is that going to be on a Friday?
It's a Thursday.
Oh.
Hey, it's not Friday. We could probably do a podcast with it.
Yeah. But We kind of did a podcast with my 10th anniversary Naruto.
Oh yeah.
I could do a part two of that.
Maybe. Well, I'm more excited for Lucky's on in October, where it's all Sakura focused.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this: she'll make a better protagonist than Naruto.
Yeah. I mean, it is there, but it just never went anywhere because Kishi was lazy.
Yeah, he stopped. He stopped caring after the pain attack.
Because she had a more active role in part two.
Who? Kushina?
Sakura. No,
Yeah.
Sakura.
Did she have more active role in part two?
Yeah.
I think the only one I could see is Sesori fighting.
She had a decent screen time in the Tenchi Bridge arc.
Yeah, but then after Pain, she was a side character.
Everybody was a side character.
Except for even Naruto was a side character.
Yeah. It was all about Sasuke. Oh, Sasuke.
Oh, Sasuke, I love you. Oh, retrospect, Greg, if you're listening, what you said about Sasuke, I concur.
I concur too.
I I hate him more than any character ever. Yes, that includes Jar Jar Binks.
Oh, let me kill him, please. You don't know how happy I was when Madara stabbed Sasuke through the chest, but I'm like, nope, he's gonna survive.
Yeah. If Sasuke ever did die, I will throw a party.
Yeah. But we all know he will never die. Kind of like the Deadpool rant.
Yeah, only Deadpool's a more sympathetic character.
Yeah. Actually, I feel that rant applies to both Naruto and Sasuke.
Yeah.
You think most of Naruto's wins were mostly all luck than skill?
Yeah. Well, with Luffy, he he earned his victories.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see Naruto ever beating Doflamingo.
Nope. I don't even see him beating Caesar.
Yeah.
Arlong, maybe.
Crocodile, iffy.
Edom,
Edel, no way. Especially since he's got hockey
yeah.
or mantra.
Yeah. I've been reading a lot of tweets that saying Boruto is better than One Piece. When I read that, I was like,
Ban them! Ban them! One Piece shits all over Boruto.
I'd rather watch the worst One Piece episode than the best Boruto episode.
There's best Boruto episodes.
Exactly.
Naruto versus Lucci. That'd be a lot. That'd be harder.
Yeah.
Given Lucci is that strong.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Akainu would own Naruto.
Yep.
Or any of the three admirals. Especially
Yep.
Kizaru.
I agree.
Which honestly, I freaking love Kizaru.
And you know what the best part about One Piece? Their villains are so detestable. But
Yeah, as they should be.
yeah, well, Naruto, you feel sorry for them.
Okay, that can work to a point, but it just gets so annoying
Right.
since he keeps on doing it.
Yeah. I don't think One Piece had a redeemable villain.
No, they haven't.
If you count, unless you count Robin.
Robin, I would not say was evil.
No.
Yeah, like all their main threats, no, they're all evil.
Yeah. We still haven't got a. Speaking of Robin, we don't have a live action Robin yet.
A lot of what, Robin?
Live action. We don't have the actress playing her.
Ah,
I heard her descent is Russian.
yeah, I think that's what Oda said.
Yeah.
That Chopper's gonna be Canadian.
Who?
Chopper.
Yeah. I like to hear that.
Oh, E.
Speaking Canadian, I did a South Park. I'm proud that I did a South Park reference in my thing. It was from the South Park movie. Was it? How about you get the fuck out of this book? How's that for last words?
Oh my god.
You know what said? I brought more character in Naruto than Kishi did, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm a fic writer, and he's one of the best selling manga writers.
Was.
Was.
I think Oda earns more than he does.
Yeah. But we all know who was the god of anime or manga.
Toriyama.
Yep. He was Japan's Stan Lee. Right?
Yep. Yep, he was. Since everything after Dragon Ball is all thanks to him.
Yep. I think Oda is the only one that's trying not to be Dragon Ball.
Oh, it's there. It's just he's doing his own thing with it.
Yeah, and Naruto was getting there until,
Then it just kind of went downhill.
Yeah.
I mean, what's so interesting about Sasuke? I never cared about him.
I don't understand either. It's because he got the emo cool look.
I never really cared about characters like that, like at all.
Me neither.
Now, if they had him go more like insane in part 2, then there'd be something.
If they make him stay evil, he would still be. I would hate him, but for the right reasons.
Like, make him Doflamingo evil.
Yeah.
Then there's something.
Right.
But as it stands, he's just generic.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna turn off. Okay.
All
See you
right.
next week.
See you next week.
Bye.